I don't think there's a day when I'm teaching some new student or somebody when I don't get asked like what tea is good or what secret is good or what shortcut or gadget is good or what can be done for the voice. And the truth is that the best 5 things you can do for your voice, I'm just going to come up with them on the spot, are one, doing the best you can to get 8 hours of sleep a night. Sleeping well. So going to bed on time and sleeping enough. Sleeping is like it restores and rejuvenates everything. And I know that's not a quick fix and it's not a throat spray or it's not a tea or a lozenge, but that's actually the absolute best thing you can do for your voice. The second thing is getting good hydration. So drinking plenty of water, because that just hydrates everything in the body. And the voice, it's like, think of not getting an oil change on your car. And like I said in the video that I made the other day about the voice being a biodynamic instrument, is that yes, that it makes it the most awesome, most dynamic, most diverse, most incredible instrument in the world. There's no instrument that's going to be static that's ever going to be as amazing as the voice, but it also makes it the most high maintenance in many senses, because if we want it to work optimally, so we need to keep hydrating, we need to sleep. The third thing is to have a good diet, to not eat a lot of junk food, to eat actual like whole foods that we're like hopefully cooking and eating fresh with a lot of veggies and fruits, and just, if you're a meat eater, lean meats. If you're a vegetarian, making sure you're getting enough protein. If you're a pescatarian, making sure that you're eating, a good amount of protein and that balance of carbohydrates, protein, and fats that are healthy, and staying away from sugar and processed food and all of that stuff. Let's see, so that's 3 things. The fourth thing is to avoid all forms of smoking of any kind, and vaping, by the way. I'm not asking anybody here to get perfect sleep and get perfect hydration and perfect diet and perfect, lifestyle habits or, vices or whatever. But these are the things that will get you closer to having a voice that is in good working order. And the 5th thing would be, I might be biased, but I would say to have a working relationship with a voice teacher, and to have a practice routine, practice rituals, and somebody that you look up to, or that you trust, a mentor of some sort that can keep you kind of on track and grounded with your vocal goals, that you check in once a week if you can afford it, or just as regularly as you can, because I know voice lessons are expensive and not everybody can afford them, and I know it's a privilege, but I think everybody can afford to do the best they can to get as much sleep as possible when possible. I know a lot of people are overworked and stressed. It's possible to drink a lot of water, fluids that are, water ideally. You don't want juices and stuff because that has sugar. And it's possible to strive your best to have the best possible diet, and it's possible to avoid all forms of smoking. And it's also possible to at least go on YouTube or videos like this and find advice, or write voice teachers, ask them questions, and oh, you know what, I said 5, but I forgot this one completely, which I think is even more important, because of course I'm biased, more important than probably even number 4, even though number 4 is important. Exercise, daily exercise. If your voice, your body is your instrument for your voice, then the better shape that your body is in, cardiovascularly and, anabolically and what's the one? Yeah, anabolically and metabolically. I read a lot. So I'm sorry for all these geeky terms. Yeah, weightlifting and cardio and stretching, yoga, all that stuff. It makes the instrument, loose and pliable. And so I'm saying these are ideals to kind of aspire to and kind of work toward. I'm not perfect on any of them. I've smoked cigarettes before. I've smoked pot before. Sometimes I would even, and I have. Occasionally, and sometimes a lot of times I don't get the 8 hours of sleep, and a lot of times I don't eat perfectly. And all of that reflects in my voice, because the voice is a reflection of your lifestyle. So I'm not saying that I'm perfect at any of these things, and I'm not saying that you should be either, but I'm saying that you should at least strive to be as close to these ideals as possible. Because perfectionism and trying to be a perfect human also is not good for the voice, because then that makes you sound unrelatable. So yeah. I think that's it. I'm rambling and I want to go because I have to go back to work. Take care.